like you how they're going to respond.
And, I mean,
Yeah.
we are really entrenched in the South African history because of ABBL.
Sure.
But my question goes back to writing, because writing clubs and writing groups are so sometimes tricky, and I wondered if there was a particular writing person that influenced you or had you go. I mean, because Nellie Goldberg is always one that has
sure.
moved me, and
Right.
I'm trying to get my own advisees to not be afraid of writing.
Right.
And I just didn't know if you had a practice that you worked with them on, or you just said, okay, 3 minutes write, or here's a prompt, and sort of like your process. I mean,
Yeah,
yesterday I wrote down a few things that I wanted to ask you about. I was like, I'll just wait till
Oh,
tomorrow.
that's okay.
And process
that's good.
was one of them.
Process was one of them. I don't know that I did have process. I was kind
Roll
of
the
like
dice.
kind of flying by the seat of my pants, you know. I mean, it was funny. I got my Fulbright on the second try. My first try, I was talking about this. I spoke at the University of New Mexico yesterday to potential Fulbrighters, and I said, try again. If you hear no, it doesn't always mean no, but my first application had been very academic, and it was about like storytelling, breaking down stigma and AIDS, and what I thought they wanted to hear. And when I came back to it, it was, when I got rejected, and I came back to the girls' idea and doing the writing club and all. Once I got the Fulbright, and then I kind of went, holy crap, I've never done this before. And I almost bailed. And a good friend of mine, Molly Marsh, that a couple of you actually know, but who walked this whole journey with me, she said, I am driving you to the airport and shoving you on this plane if that's what it takes to get you to do this, because you want to do this and you'll figure it out. And honestly, I didn't have process. I mean, that sounds kind of lame now.
No,
but,
no. I was just curious.
I mean, and part of it was letting it be organic. I mean, that was what too. Like I said, after a few weeks, and when it became clear that like Sharon and then later on Tomby and some of the other, and Anna Swaina, she led the poetry writing session. And I said, why don't you guys take turns leading, because you don't need to hear my voice every time, So that's what they did. And Sharon, like when it was her time, I don't even know where she did this, but she Xeroxed a page of prompts and had some that were like visuals, like some were magazine cutouts, that she'd placed.
Natural teacher.
It was a total natural teacher, yeah. And I said, this is way more than I put into it every week for you guys. But she was great. So I tried as much as I could to kind of back off in those cases too, and let them take the lead on it. And even on the discussions, so I had to be careful to tell myself always, that I was coming into this. These girls had some profound needs in some cases, but I wasn't a social worker, I wasn't a psychologist. In certain cases I tried to connect them with people who could help, if it was a serious situation, but I wasn't there to solve their problems, and they weren't asking me to do that either. But I think it helped just for them to talk things through, just it became like a peer support group. And some of the girls had known each other before we started, and a lot hadn't, and some developed these great friendships that have continued, which that makes me happy too, to see that, So
Yeah,